This week, we are going to be talking about one of the best suburbs in all of Kansas City, as I bring to you each and every week, of course. This one is Liberty, Missouri. Why are lots of people moving here? You know the drill, you're gonna have to wait till right after the intro. Welcome back, I'm Ben Miller, and if you wanna know what it's like to eat, breathe, sleep, drink everything Kansas City and abroad, you know what to do. Hit that subscription and notification bell down at the bottom. And that way you know when I come out with a new video each and every week. This week, we're in Liberty, Missouri. I am in one of the best parks in all of Liberty. It's got an 18-hole disc golf course right here in this park. It's awesome. I mean, you can probably see, a couple of the, what do they call them, tees in disc golf? The little baskets where you throw them in. It's one of the many outdoor activities, one of the many things that people in Liberty love to do. There's a great downtown area. There's great houses for all different price points located all around this wonderful suburb. Now, what makes it the best suburb, or one of the best suburbs? Not the best suburb, and I'll tell you why. But what makes it one of the best suburbs is obviously, beautiful parks like this, but also the fact that it is literally one of the most sprawling suburbs in all of the Kansas City area. Very few people call Liberty home, but let me tell you something, the homes that are here have a lot of land attached to them. Now, some of them you're gonna find, your typical cookie cutter neighborhoods where, you have a decent sized yard. But as you'll see, a lot of the homes have acreage upon acreage upon acreage, which if you want a little slice of heaven, if you want a slice of country living, still relatively close to the Kansas City area. I mean, it is about 30 minutes, Liberty's about 30 minutes northwest of here, but if you want a slice of country living, Liberty may be your cup of tea. So let's take a zoom around Liberty. We're gonna see some of the houses, you're gonna see the downtown area, all the things that I really love about this great city. Let's go. Hey, don't forget guys, if you like what I'm doing on this YouTube channel, click that subscription and notification bell or leave a comment. If you've watched some of these videos in the past about when I talk about what makes a great suburb, it has to check off about 3 boxes. Affordable houses, great amenities like, outside activities, things like that. But the third box, and maybe the most important for me is because I'm a nostalgic schmuck, is it has to have a great downtown area. Now, I'm sitting right on the outskirts of downtown Liberty, Missouri, because quite frankly, when I walk in the downtown area, people always go, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" So I have to find a quiet corner to talk about how great these downtown areas are. So I'm on the outskirts of downtown Liberty right now. I'm getting ready to go eat in one of my favorite Mexican joints in all of Kansas City, actually, which is in Liberty Square. So what we're gonna do, before I go and grab some tacos or a burrito, I don't know what I want yet, is I'm gonna show you how awesome Liberty Square is. A lot of suburbs, they have all the, the chain stores. They have, your chain restaurants like your Applebee's and your Chili's and, all these other, run-of-the-mill restaurants. And believe me, Liberty has that. Liberty is a city that is growing by leaps and bounds with each year because people want to come and, flee the city and experience a little slice of heaven out here in Liberty. So while it has all that stuff, again, one of my criteria is that it has to have an awesome downtown area, and that is what Liberty Square is. You have great restaurants, including Conrad's. It's in Liberty Square, and it has over 50 beers on tap. Now, I'm not a beer lover, but for the beer lover in your life, this is the place that you would want to go. And it has great burgers too. Now I want Conrad's. Downtown, or the Liberty Square, the place that you guys are going to be looking at in a second, also has great antique stores. It has all the ma and pa shops you could ask for. Everything from little trinkets and knickknacks to, home decor, everything you could want. So you really don't need to drive to the city to get some of the amenities that the Liberty Square has to offer. So I'm going to take you all around that. You get to take a look at downtown Liberty, and I'm going to go grab a burger, and then we're off to the next place to finish up our day here. So, all right, Josh, let's go. All right, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget, if you want the inside scoop on everything Kansas City, go ahead and shoot me a text at area code 661-236-9055. Hey, you guys, I'm gonna have to be really quiet right now. I'm in a subdivision called Westwood. No, I'm just kidding, I don't have to be quiet. Although it is a little nerve-wracking doing these videos sometimes and walking in the, amongst the rich, if you will. So yeah, I'm in Westwood, which is a subdivision of Liberty, and it is a freaking beautiful, did I say suburb? I said subdivision. I meant subdivision. If I said suburb, I meant subdivision. There is $1 million houses right over here. Although I don't go to those neighborhoods often because, quite frankly, get a little uncomfortable. I mean, you know, they see me and they're like, you know, I'm driving a Toyota and they're like calling the cops like, hey, I don't know, they have wrist calling devices like Secret Service, I guess. Hey, you know, we got this guy driving a Toyota, we need to arrest him. This is a first for this little YouTube channel here. I'm taking a stroll around $1 million houses. So as we take you to the video, of course, of the different houses, you know, I mentioned it before, Liberty's great because it has so many different types of houses. I mean, it has $1 million houses like the ones I'm walking by right now, but it also has colonial houses, ranch houses, any kind of style of house you would want can be typically found in or around Liberty. So the older parts of Liberty, you're obviously going to find the more traditional Kansas City shirtwaist, colonials, that kind of stuff. And then as you spread out further, you know, of course, right now you have a lot of new development, a lot of new houses that are popping up because of the growth of Liberty. Then you'll have the, you know, the big mansions like you can kind of see behind me. Some of these places up here are gigantic. So there's all different types of styles of housing for whatever you're looking for. So let's do some quick facts about Liberty, housing wise, because that's really what you're here for. You're here to look at the beautiful houses and you're here to find out where you would like to live if you don't already currently live in Kansas City or Liberty or anywhere kind of close to here. The median house price in Liberty right now is about $200,000. Now that is a pretty significant jump from Kansas City in general, but that tends to be because there's less houses available and there's more new construction. So whereas in Kansas City proper, you could get a house for 40 or almost tripped there, $40,000 or $50,000, you know, pretty poor house. Liberty, you're not going to find that as much. All the houses, I mean, of course, there's, you know, houses that are older that you can score a deal on, but most of these houses are going to be a slightly newer, not as old as Midtown Kansas City. So with the less houses that are on the market, because, you know, Liberty is only home to 30,000 people, that's another quick fact, growing every year. I mean, the growth has been almost 10% year over year out here in Liberty. When you have newer houses on the market, not as many houses on the market, your prices are going to tend to be a little bit higher than Kansas City. Oh, by the way, the median average to rent a house around here is about $875. That's actually on par with Kansas City, but you know, you're not going to find that many rentals out in a place like Liberty. Without further ado, let's take a stroll around Liberty. You get to see some of these beautiful $1 million homes. I'll show you some of the $200,000, $300,000 homes. And like I said, all these houses have a lot of space, you know, as far as yard goes. You know, a lot of these have a half an acre, a quarter of an acre of land with them. So that's why people love living in Liberty. All right, Josh, let's get in the car. to wrap up this day here in Liberty. Man, it's been cold, but it's also been beautiful, and I so much enjoyed showing you all the sights and sounds of Liberty, Missouri, one of the best suburbs, northeast of Kansas City. I said northwest earlier, it's really northeast of Kansas City. So I showed you the downtown area, I showed you some of the houses, $1 million houses, $200,000 houses, and everything in between. Lots of land, lots of park activities. But you want to know the real reason why families are flocking here? It's because of places like this. I'm standing right on the outskirts of William Jewell University. Now, William Jewell University is one of the first universities established in Missouri, and it still holds high regard in the university system. So the reason why, so it's not William Jewell, the reason why Liberty is such a popular place for families to move. According to websites like greatschools.org, so Josh put greatschools.org, this is my pin by the way, greatschools.org right down at the bottom. You can go to that website and it gives you all the information about schools in and around your area and in and around the Kansas City area. But according to that website, Liberty is home to some of the best public schools, whether you're looking for elementary or you're looking all the way up through high school and middle school. Liberty is home to some of the best schools in the entire area. Young families, families that are thinking about having kids, they're all moving to Liberty for all the things I showed you, plus the amazing school systems according to greatschools.org. That's not my opinion, it is the opinion of a website. I have to make sure I say that. I mean, all these things, all the land, all the opportunity, 25-minute drive to Kansas City. If you really want the hustle and bustle of the city, Liberty has everything that a young family would want in a great suburb. So if you want the inside scoop on what it's like to live here or live anywhere in the Kansas City area, you can hit that subscribe and notification bell down at the bottom, or you can text me at area code 661-236-9055, or you can email me at benmiller@kansascityhomes.com. So you guys will finish this video by taking a look at William Jewell University, some more sights and sounds, and I'll see you next time right here on YouTube. I'm Ben Miller. I'm putting the real back in real estate, and we'll see you next time, brother.